let's just...
The Overwatch 2 Season 9 patch notes have leaked early. These are from Lupo's stream, which begins...
So by the way, this definitely kind of gives off the vibes that it's fake. And I'm not gonna lie, after the changes, it might be and maybe is fake. The only reason I think there might be some is that there's a lot of people covering this. Like, I feel none of the super big creators, I think, have hopped on this yet. I mean, it's released like a few hours ago, but there's already a lot of people talking about them. But yeah,
global projectile size increase. Most damage dealing projectile sizes have been increased, allowing all heroes to hit their targets more easily. Hit scan weapons with a high spread and rate of fire, like Soldier 76's pulse rifle, have been increased by 0.05. Average hit scan weapons and abilities, such as Cassidy's Peacemaker, have been increased by 0.08. Travel time projectile weapons that are shotguns, such as Roadhog's Scrap Gun, or have a high rate of fire, such as Ramatra's Void Accelerator.
So essentially, like, you are going to be hitting more shots because the projectiles are bigger.
Slower than 50 meters per second, such as Pharah's rocket launcher, are increased by 0.15. Travel time projectiles.
So yeah, far as projectiles increase, echoes are going to be increased. Hanzo's increased, yeah. Genji's increased, like everyone's increased. Yeah, these are the only things that are not increasing. So it's Sigma's Rock, Roadhog's chain, or like Roadhog's Hook, Reinhardt's Fire Strike, the Javelin, the Whip Shot, Sleep Dart, and then Sombra's Virus.
Include Anna's,
which, you know, I think it does that a little bit, because like they with the way the state of Ana is right now, they definitely would not want to be making Ana any better than she already is. So the fact that they're leaving this out, it definitely doesn't need it. But you know that, yeah.
Arisa's energy javelins,
I feel like we can probably skip around a little bit. Oh yeah, this is another thing. Beams as well are increasing. So Echo's focus beam, the thing it does like 175 or 125 damage or something per second when you're below half health. Yeah, that's getting increased in size. And then also HP pools for all heroes is going up 15 to 20%. And we'll see these in a little bit. But yeah, every hero,
which goes into the health pool update. The total hero health,
which this is the thing that's crazy. Like, they literally said in the last thing that they would not be touching any of the fucking they would not be touching any, like, they're trying to lower damage and health overall, but in this, they're showing the opposite. Like, they're actually going in and fucking increasing it. Which is like, what? Hey, real quick, I'm just gonna... Arisa's thing is, like, doing that. Okay.
For all heroes...
Yeah, all heroes, which is crazy.
And shields are increased from around 15% to 20%. Pilot Diva's health was increased from 150 to 175.
So yeah, you could see Diva when she's out of her mech, she's now not gonna have 150, she's gonna have 175. And then the armor, which armor is a special property. It's not like white health is normal. It gives you normal art charge. I don't know the exact calculation, but armor gives you half of ult charge of white does. So like get
Diva's armor was increased from 300 to 375.
Green health doesn't have any property.
From 300 to 400.
So yeah, you can see all the changes. These are for the tanks.
350. Ramatra's health increased.
And keep in mind, this is, you can see whether it's the HP or armor. But every character is getting getting different changes. Like, not everyone's getting the same. Like Sigma's getting more shield. Like, shield health regenerates automatically. Health is just normal. Wait, what? Oh, also keep in mind, for some reason, these numbers are for non-roll lock. So just if you want a frame of reference at 150, it's kind of hard to do the math, but at 150 so for this one, Roadhog is now if this patch is true, Roadhog will now have 800 health. 800 HP Roadhog will now have if this goes through.
200 to 275. Reinhardt's health increased from 200 to 250, and armor increased from 250 to 275. Roadhog's health increased from 550 to 650. Sigma's shield increased from 200 to 275. Winston's health
800, yeah, no, bro.
And armor increased.
Wrecking Ball again, like getting armor, getting a 75 armor is way bigger than getting health. Like this, like you can see this, Winston has a split for his. He's getting 25 more health, but he's getting 50 more armor.
50. Wrecking Ball's
oh my god, they're giving Rissa even more armor. Holy fuck. So yeah, this is the damage category. So Bastion has armor naturally. So this number is a little bigger, but Bastion and Torbjorn are the only ones where these numbers will look different because all the other DPS heroes have health. Mei is gonna have 300 health, bro.
Increased from 200.
So every DPS hero I believe got plus 50.
Bastion's health increased from 225 to 275. Cassidy's health increased from 200 to 250.
250, bro. Holy fuck. Wait. Wait, guys, that's not right. Wait, that's not right. Wait, hold on. Nah, I don't think that's right. What? Unless that's some kind of typo, Cassidy has 225. What? He is 225, not 200. The fuck? Could be a typo. That's a little sus, though.
Echo's health increased from 200 to 250. Genji's health increased from 200 to 250. Hanzo's health increased from 200 to 250. Junkrat's health increased from 200 to 250. Mei's health increased from 250 to 300. Barra's health increased from 200 to 250.
That might be a typo, though.
Increased from 250 to 300. Sojourn's health increased from 200 to 250. Soldier 76 health increased from 200 to 250.
Oh, it's just different for some heroes. I think. Okay. So yeah, then Widow and Tracer, Symmetra, I forgot. She has shield health, so she'll have a little less. Widow only getting 25. Widow is already kind of impressive on some maps.
Increased from 200 to 250. Tracer's health increased from 150 to 175. And Widowmaker's
which is like 175, 25 more on Tracer is that's big, bro. That's pretty big. Widow needs 500 health. Mods, time this guy out for 5 hours. Oh my god, bro. Look at these support changes.
Baptiste's health was increased from 200
on a 250, bro. This is crazy. Like, this is what I don't understand. It's like, this doesn't help anything, really. Like, I guess, I don't know. They'll be hitting more shots, I guess. So, like, maybe it will change. Like, Ana having 250 health, bro. Like, think about it. Ana will be the same thickness as Mei. Pause. But she will have the same health that Mei does right now. Just, like, try and visualize that. Like, that's crazy.
Brigid's health was increased from 150 to 200.
Brigid's armor, so
from 200 to 250.
Alari with 250, bro.
250. Lifeweaver's health increased from 1.
Keep in mind, there are also other changes besides this, by the way. We are not done, by the way.
250. When Zenyatta's health was increased from 75 to 100.
So Zenyatta got more shields and more HP.
To 175. For the global health generation.
Oh yeah, so for those who don't know, in the next patch, this is already confirmed that this passive is coming, but every hero in the game, not just support heroes, is getting a small health regeneration passive. So this is, I guess, saying it will generate 20 HP points per second after 5 seconds of not taking damage. That seems believable because 5 seconds is a decent amount of time, but also like that's fair.
Passive,
I think
all heroes now regenerate 20 health points per second after 5 seconds of not taking any damage. As well as this, all hero ultimate costs are increased by 10%. Now,
so I think that's probably a good change because like if this is all real, what is it? Because everyone's gonna be hitting more shots, everyone has more HP. We don't want to just like ult like it's Overwatch 1. Like Overwatch 1, the ult charge, you got so much ult, like it's crazy. Anyway, this is actual like balance changes to abilities, which is the important stuff.
For tanks and D.Va, the self-destruct outer radius maximum damage has been increased from 900 to 1000.
This doesn't matter.
The inner
this doesn't matter.
Has been increased from 4 to 6 meters. For Doomfist, the rocket punch max impact damage has been increased from 50 to 75. Max walls.
Damn. These are decent. Like those are. I actually didn't even look at I haven't looked at these yet, really. That's actually decent Doomfist buffs, dude. Like. I mean, I guess you gotta think about it though. I guess it doesn't matter as much because no one is at 200 health anymore. So like Doomfist, like this combo already, like a 75 and then like a rocket, like a hit, like a use with their primary fire, and then like a melee or something would probably be able to one shot a 200 squishy or something like that. I don't know the numbers depending on the primary fire shot, but like this probably won't happen because everyone's getting 50 more health.
Slam damage.
Or some people are getting more.
To 40. For Junker Queen's Rampage, wound damage over time has been increased from 60 to 90. For Reinhardt's rocket.
So, wound damage. I forgot how it's calculated, but I think Junker Queen gets like 1.5 times it. Is it 2 times? What does Junker Queen get like? I don't know what she gets, to be honest, but
damage has been increased from 85 to 100. For charge,
this isn't gonna make a difference. This like looks crazy. Like, oh, Reinhardt can now not even 2-shot things. 3. It's still gonna be 3 hits of the hammer because nothing is 200. But trust me, guys, Reinhardt will still be ass. This is a nice change, though. Now, I mean, oh wait, no wait, I forgot. Because of the new changes, Reaper will still live and still be able to instantly fade out of this. So Reinhardt mains, we crying, bro. We crying. Oh my god. I'm not a Reinhardt main. I don't know why I'm saying we.
To 275. For Winston, the Tesla cannon, damage has been increased from 60 to 75 damage per second. Primal Rage.
That's pretty. For Winston especially, those are some nice buff.
The punch damage increased from 40 to 50. Zarya's particle cannon
doesn't make a difference.
Primary fire beam with increase from 0.15 to
yeah, like we said, I don't know how that's really gonna look, but all beams are getting an increase. You can already see Echo getting a small increase of her beam or whatever. So
meters. For damage, reload speed bonus on elimination has been removed. There's also a new passive.
Oh. So yeah, apparently DPS are getting a new passive. So dealing damage, reduce healing for a few seconds after. This is interesting. How much is it?
Dealing damage reduces healing received by 20% for
20%. That's interesting. So like if you're Junkrat and you hit and you deal damage with some random thing like a splash damage of a random mine, for 5 seconds or something, you're going to be receiving 20% less healing.
2 seconds.
Interesting.
For Ashe and her Bob, weapon damage has been increased from 14 to 17. Cassidy's Deadeye, the initial damage rate increased from 130 to 150, and the damage rate was also increased from 260 to 300. Echo's Focusing Beam, the width increased from 0.2
with all the new health changes, that probably doesn't make much of a difference for Cassidy.
Meters. Duplicate, the maximum combined health, including health, armor, and shields, increased from 300.
That's really nice. That's a really nice buff for Echo. Because low key, like if you're trying to copy like a tank or something, which copying a tank honestly really isn't like the meta anymore. Like it was in Overwatch 1 because you kept whatever health, but now it's really not. You pretty much just get shot at and die instantly. Having a little bit more HP when you do want to copy something like a Ramatra, that's nice.
100 to 3.
Copying Ramatra isn't bad though, because you still get that armor boost.
Has been decreased from 0.9 to 0.7 for Hanzo's Storm.
So when Genji is ulting, he can swing more.
Arrows, the damage was.
Oh my god, more Hanzo boss. Oh my god. Wait, what the 8 seconds? What the fuck? Bro, we do not need to reduce this cooldown. Ability is already really good. Oh, this is interesting. Afar is getting a new ability, bro. Like, I'm just gonna let him cook.
Was decreased from 50% to 25%. Recovery was reduced from 0.85.
Doesn't make a difference, but recovery reduced. That means Farah will slightly be able to shoot a little quicker, and the projectile also moves faster. Yeah. I mean, for some probably really crazy Farah players, you'll have to make a slight adjustment, but this is, I mean, it's overall a good change. Or it's like a buff, I guess, once you get used to it.
To 0.8 seconds, with the projectile speed increased from 35 to 40. There appears to also be a new ability called Jet Dash, which will be for your secondary fire. There will also be an option to set Jet Dash on double jump. It's a horizontal dash in the direction you're moving. It also has a 10-second cooldown. For jump jets, they're going to be 20% weaker. The cooldown increased from 10 seconds to 14 seconds. It gives 50% of your fuel back. Concussive blast.
What the fuck, bro?
Weaker horizontal knockback.
I'm gonna be real, bro. I saw these changes. I didn't understand most of them for Farah. But honestly, if Farah is a new element to your game, I mean, hey, I play a lot of Farah, so
the rocket launcher.
That's nice for
when the show accuracy option is enabled on your crosshair. For hover jets, the fuel decreased by 20%.
Farah got so many changes, bro.
Increased by 100%, and it now gives you a better aerial maneuverability. You no longer have to refuel in the air, and you only will refuel once you land. Fuel can increase to 200% capacity if it's
well, I did not see this coming. Farah can no longer refill in the air, but she can fit 200% more. She can fit 2 times more. It's 2 times, right, or 4 times? It's either 2 or 4. I think it's 2 times. 2 times more in her tank, and it recharges quicker, I think. And it also decreased less in the air. At first glance, I don't like that change because it means I'm going to be flying less. But if I'm willing to see it out, actually. This might be a decent change for Farah. Because low-key, it might make her actually better, I think. Because in situations where like she can able to pretty much constantly fly and she's not getting oppressed, like you could stay in the air longer, but then if you need to stay a little bit more grounded, like you don't have to like kind of always be in the air, otherwise you're doing nothing. It's kind of interesting. I actually am willing to see this.
It can be used without fuel to slow your descent. For Symmetra and the photon projectile.
Oh wait, so Farah can now glide like everyone, I guess. the beam is getting
The primary
increased.
fire beam width was increased from 0.15 to 0.2. For support in the regenerative passive, it now reduces the delay before regeneration, as it begins by half, 2.5 seconds.
So I think that's a nerf to the support passive. No, never mind. That's a buff to the support passive, I guess. But everyone else now has the healing, so.
For Bridget, the rock.
So this is like weird. Like, Brig is already really good, and like, you don't need a 10% increase to her damage for no reason. But I guess everyone is getting more health, so like,
was reduced from
I don't know.
0.18 to 0.15. For Lucio's Soundwave, the damage was increased from 25 up to 35, while the knockback was increased.
So this is weird. This is the only nerf. The only nerf was Kiriko. Base projectile size reduced from it's very minuscule. You're not going to notice it, but this is the only nerf, really, I think, in the patch, was that.
For movement lockout duration, it was increased from 0.3 up to 0.45. For Mercy and her Guardian Angel, there is an active duration on jump and crouch bonus movement cancellation, as it was reduced from 1.5 to 1 second.
Wait, what? I thought the sympathetic recovery, I thought that was not in the game anymore. Wait, that's still in the game? Oh, it is. How did I not know this? I guess I haven't played Mercy in a while.
For the sympathetic recovery, the health recovered from healing dealt increased from 25% to 40%. Moira in the Biotic Grasp, secondary fire increased from 50 to 65 damage per second. Secondary fire target acquisition radius increased from 0.6 to 0.7 meters. As well as all this, there is a global projectile size increase update, where most damage dealing projectile sizes have been increased, allowing all heroes to hit their targets more easily. So these are all the leaked patch notes we just learned about. Let me know what you're most excited for about Season 9 in Overwatch 2.
So, yeah. That's the changes.
5 rules to fix Overwatch.
Okay. If this is like if this is really coming to the game, I don't think Overwatch is going to be the same, but we'll wait and see. I don't know how long. Season 9 should be coming around the corner. We're getting a new rank system. We're getting all this new shit. So if this comes to the game, I'm willing to see it out. Because on first glance, you don't like it, but we'll have to see how it feels. Because on one hand, it's kind of like people want to reduce. They wanted to reduce damage, like damage bursts, like you're just dying or you're like crazy healing or crazy damage all at once. They wanted to reduce that. So maybe this is the way they do it, and we just don't know. But I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. I guess for whenever it comes out. But until then, we'll wait and see.